Alright, hello everybody. We are approaching a Chevron station here in Banning, California, right off of Ramsey Street. And you can see I have my second ever Washworld Razor XR-7. Now, the first one I went through was not very good, so I'm really hoping this one's better. Now, it's a funny backstory as to how I found this. I thought I had scouted out all of the car washes local to me, and Banning is local to me. And then as I've started doing my very first Spark deliveries for Walmart, of course, I very recently became a Spark driver. I do that on my spare time. I passed by 2 gas stations that have car washes that I've never noticed or seen before. And this one was the most interesting of the 2. The other one's a Ryka Soft Gloss Max 5, like stripped down. It has McNeil dryers. And then there's this. And it has onboard dryers too. This is such an awesome find. I'm really glad I found this. And I'm surprised no one tipped me off to this place either. Very interesting bay where it's like the entrance is kind of part of the wash bay and you're like kind of in the bay when the next person's there. Unfortunately, we can't enter our code while the wash is in progress, so we're going to have to wait on that one. But yeah, a Razor XR-7 with onboard dryers that are obviously made by Premier and manufactured by Washworld. So stay tuned for just a moment, and then we'll go ahead and see if we can pay here. If not, then I'll run inside and grab a code. So there's our wash options. We got an 8, 10, and 12, and obviously since I've only ever done one of these systems before, I got to do the 12. We're going to see just how good this thing is. And it's interesting is that the bottom wash includes wax, which is also pretty cool.
Your transaction was not authorized. Being processed. Your transaction was not authorized.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to get a code. I guess my card has trouble with some of these. I think it has to be my card. This is like my 50th portal terminal that doesn't work. Oh boy. Alright, so buying it at the pump did work. So I got my code. So let's go ahead and try this again, and hopefully we'll be able to do our wash.
Please go forward into the wash.
This must be like a brand new install. Oh, by the way, I looked while I was waiting in line. I looked on Street View. This replaced some sort of old soft gloss, perhaps a soft gloss XS2.
Please drive forward.
Made in the USA.
Please place car in park. A pre-soak cleaning product is now being applied to your vehicle. A pre-soak cleaning product is now being applied to your vehicle. foam protection is now being applied to your vehicle. A graphene product is now being applied to your vehicle.
Oh wow, this thing has graphene on it? That's awesome. Only for $12.
Spot-free rinse water is now being applied to your vehicle. Please exit slowly.
Alright, I gotta admit, okay, I'm going.
Please exit slowly.
I gotta admit, I'm quite happy with that one. That wash works significantly better than the other one I filmed, which was in Pomona. So, the onboard dryers were kind of meh. I mean, as you can see, there's some little bit of stuff still left on the windshield. But if it's spot-free water, then it won't really matter. But I was surprised to see like that kind of like a cheap wash had graphene enabled on it. That's pretty cool. And I love how this thing is set up, like, it's set up in a way, this kind of reminds me of how the old Reco Ultrasonic 2001 was set up in Yucaipa. I posted a restored video I made of that like back in 2018. The entrance was kind of the same, but it didn't have this extended entrance, I guess. It kind of looks like they built like this little box into it, and including the inside of the bay, so it all matches, and it's like its own box inside of a wash bay is what I was trying to get at. Very cool. So yeah, if you find yourself passing through here and you want a good quality touch-free wash, I think this is a good place to get one. And I didn't really pay attention as to whether or not I got a discount on fuel because I wasn't paying attention. But if they do, that makes it even more worth it. Well done to this Chevron on this new install, and I'm happy with that. With that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this surprise as well, and that is it.